Whoops, I think I left the oven on downstairs, but it can wait. This is far more important. That's right, it's that time again. Upcoming indie games we are excited for. This go around, we are covering September 18th through the 24th of the great year 2023. Before we get into all those sweet indies, we do want to take a moment to thank our awesome indie game sponsor for this week. That's right, the folks over at Clockwatchers Incorporated were kind enough to sponsor this week's episode, and with good reason, because they have a turn-based JRPG coming up soon, launching very soon actually, Heroes of Drakemire. And folks, you really had me at turn-based JRPG. That is my favorite genre after all, but the chibi art, oh, my little heart is sinking into the floor. Take down goblins, dragons, and weird rat things in this epic JRPG adventure. All right, look, you can't talk about a JRPG and not have the word epic in there, right? Don't want to wait? There is a demo available right freaking now over on the Steam page. You can literally go over there, head on down to our description box, click that sweet link, and start playing this bad boy. Of course, any great JRPG needs a party. Well, how about 6 party members that will conversate between one another, camp out, do the whole thing, go to different villages? You know how this works. If that weren't enough, there are 80 quests. Yes, 80. That's a whole lot of quests across 50 different maps, so you won't be stuck in the same environment over and over again like so many rogue games. You'll actually see different stuff without slamming your head against the wall. With so many different monsters, spells, and different skills to be learned, this epic RPG, there it is again, that word, epic, I don't know, it just comes to me naturally, will once again be releasing soon, but you can head on over to the Steam page right now and click that wishlist button, and hell, check it out for yourself. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a demo available right now. Once again, a very special thank you to Clockwatchers Incorporated. Best of luck with Heroes of Drakemire. But now, my friends, let's look into the Ole Gamer Joe crystal ball and see what indies await us. First up, zombie games are trying to make a comeback. They just won't stay dead, but I guess that's fitting for zombies, isn't it? We have HumanitZ. I don't know how I feel about this title. I think that's how you say it. HumanitZ, or is it HumanZitz? This is a co-op title, top-down, zombies coming at you from every direction. It's going to be in early access. Kinda doesn't look like the most original title, to be honest, but if you're into survival, crafting, busting up zombies with friends, all of that appears to be present here. Usually in these games, I'm the kind of guy that sits back, picks off zombies from a distance like a little bitch, and waits for everyone to do the dirty work and the crafting and all the shit I don't like. But if you're into this genre and you kind of know what you're in for, then check this one out, put it on your wish list. Let's move right along, sticking with the 18th Builders of Greece Prologue. Greece wasn't built overnight. Wait, that's not the saying at all. So you might be thinking, Prologue, where's the full Builders of Greece? Or maybe you're not thinking that at all, but either way, this is going to be free, and it's essentially a short version of what the full game will represent. I can't city build for dog shit. The last time I was really successful in a city builder goes back to the Super Nintendo with Sim Damn City. It's not called Sim Damn City, it's just Sim City. I'm just swearing in between, but you get the point. I'm not good at city builders, but that said, I still actually really have a soft spot for them. And you know, city builders are a lot like sex. Even when they're bad, they're still kind of good. I don't know, there's been bad instances of both, but either way, there's tons of building to be done here, politics, trading, the whole shebang. You know if you're into this or not. What do you say we move on, because that wasn't awkward at all? Autocraft. Yes, Autocraft launches also on the 18th. This comes from Kadragon. Wait, do you all just pick ridiculous names so you can summon the pronunciation guy in the comments? You know who you are. Don't even bother showing up, pronunciation guy. Nobody likes you. All right, maybe your mother likes you a little. Anyways, in my mind, Autocraft was a boat game or something like that, but it's absolutely not. It is an auto battler RPG. Oh no, we don't even play our video games anymore. We just watch them play themselves. This AI stuff is really getting freaky. I don't know, people like these games, so I'm including it on the list. Not really my thing. I've never messed with them too much though, to be fair. I personally like to play my games. But that said, you could say I Dream of Indie Games is the Planet Fitness of YouTube. Judgment-free zone here. Oh, and we're actually cheaper than $10 a month. You could technically not pay anything. You could pay $10 a month. You could pay more. You could pay nothing. We have options here. Either way, Autocraft launches soon. It looks fine for what it is. However, I'm a little concerned because the word witch was spelt wrong in the description. See, it's not witch like sandwich. Ha, see, I can be the grammar guy too, and whoever else you want. One of those annoying online characters who's really a human being, believe it or not. Great, now I've summoned grammar guy and pronunciation guy. This is gonna be a shitty comment section. What do you say we move on to the next indie? Yeah, that sounds great to me. KallaX. Also, the 18th comes from Unexpected. Oh, see, was that unexpected? I totally didn't make that noise on my arm. I didn't do a raspberry thing at the age of 38. I'm not sure why we tend to take menial tasks, put them into video games, and then call them fun, but here we are, moving furniture. And hey, alright, I'll be honest, sometimes they are fun. A lot of y'all are obsessed with that washing simulator, whatever the hell it's called, power washing or something. I've never wanted to power wash in my life, but everyone's talking about the damn game. Well, how would you do with a real power washer? Probably not too good, huh? Anyways, KallaX has more of a party vibe, to be honest, kind of along the Overcooked line, something like that, where you work with up to 6 players getting this furniture together. Hopefully it's not Walmart furniture, because I can never get that shit together. One of the parts breaks. It's cheap, but hey, it's all I can afford, okay? This job doesn't pay that well. I can't complain though. I get to talk about video games all the time, and I get to assemble Walmart furniture. Yay! KallaX will feature over 60 levels for you to tackle and 25 different sets of furniture. Good luck. So you think the mall's dead, huh? Yeah, I got a dirt mall near me, big deal. It's still funny to go through it and see the shitty old floor that's been there since 1980 whenever I was born. Mall Craze might be the game for you if you want to relive the years of glory that were the mall and the arcade and all the awesomeness that came along with it. That's no longer there, and that's really depressing, isn't it? Alright, look, there's still some malls, but I don't know, I just don't really go to them that often anymore. And the arcade, well, I don't even want to talk about it. We all know what happened there. Here you get to build and manage the mall. Wait a second, why is this game trending? What the hell is wrong with you people? That sounds absolutely terrible. This is supposed to be games we're excited about, and I'm going off of the trending games here. You're all excited about building and managing a mall? That sounds like work. Oh my god. All right. Look, not every genre is for me, and I respect all gamers, and some people are absolutely going to love this. Get ready to build your mall when Mall Craze launches into early access on the 19th. Let's move on to a turn-based stealth game. This is Spirited Thief, also on the 19th from Koei Snowman Games and Ishtar Games. Why don't you go over and steal the demo that's available now on Steam? You don't even have to wait for the full release to find out if you like this one. Ha, get what I did there? Steal, thief, the whole theme kind of works. I think this game at least looks pretty clever. The whole turn-based tactical stealth thing has me intrigued. I don't know how well it's actually going to work, but I like the idea behind it and almost has a puzzle feel to it. Hopefully this one steals our hearts when it releases soon. Whoa, next we've got a game that's already reviewed both at idreamofindie.com in written form and right here on the channel in video form, and it's great. Party Animals. That's right, you and up to 7 other animals will party together, throwing each other around, all kinds of different obstacles, knocking each other out, scoring with footballs. It's really zany, fun action. I had a blast playing through this with Silent Signs. We're actually setting up a game night in the I Dream of Indie Discord. Shameless plug, head on over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames. You can gain access there. Haha, I'm done with my plug. But I can really see Party Animals becoming that next Fall Guys of sorts, where it just infects the internet and everyone plays it for a good long while. Looking forward to some more nights with this one. Definitely check it out. It's well worth your time. Oh, and it's so damn adorable. Time to go medieval on your asses. Early access September 20th from developer and publisher Nexon. We have free-to-play game Warhaven. How has the title Warhaven not been used at this point? Unbelievable. The combat seems to be the main draw of this title as you are on a quest for immortality. Immortality. Great Pearl Jam song, by the way, if you're into Pearl Jam. I gotta say, the visuals look really nice here, and the combat very smooth, though I don't have my hands on it, so obviously I can't tell just how well it plays exactly, but I'm actually looking forward to trying this one out. It almost makes me forgive the really crappy trailer music, which I can't play here without being completely demonetized. Let's get back to the cute and cozy. How about some monster collecting? Over 100 islands to take on in Moonstone Island from Studio Supersoft and publisher Raw Fury. Looks absolutely adorable. I mean, look at those cute little pixels, come on. Make a ton of friends, collect all sorts of monsters, and there's some really fun ways to travel. According to the Steam description, you can use a balloon, there's a broom, and also a glider. I don't think I've ever gotten gotten around by a glider in life. That sounds dangerous. I'm not much of a thrill seeker. There's also a farming sim element to this game, as you will grow tons and tons of crops. Sail or float the island soon. Well, I can't say hell is a place I ever wanted to visit, and I certainly hope I don't end up there, but if you do want to see what it's like here on the planet Earth, strap on that VR headset and head into Hellsweeper VR from Mixed Realms and Vertigo Games. This is going to be a hack and slash title of sorts. Folks are excited about this game. I'm not the VR guy anymore. I do like VR, I just don't have one of the newer setups, and I have an old crappy PSVR from the PS4, so I'm probably missing out, but this looks terrifying. Let me know in the comments below if you want to go to hell in Hellsweeper, not in real life, please. Next, we become Captain of the Air in Airship Kingdoms Adrift. Have you ever wanted to control an airship? Well, you've done that in a lot of video games, huh? But did you ever want to really control an airship, have a fleet to take care of, chart the routes, and deal with a politically charged story as well? Well, here is your opportunity, folks. There are over 30 different airships that you can control, tons of different people to meet, 70 locations, 300 types of different goods to trade as well. This looks like a big, deep, intricate game that, again, might not be for me, but certainly appeals to a lot of you out there, I'm sure. If you like building ships, this might be the game for you. Who's up for a deck builder with dice? Little Leo Games and publisher Akupara Games are bringing us Astrea 6-sided oracles. This particular game looks pretty intense. You have a dynamic health bar system. You're using dice instead of the cards like you normally see in this genre. There's lots of different upgrades, blessings, all sorts of stuff going on here. And here's the real kicker, 16 difficulty levels, so you can really cater the experience to your skill level. That's a nice looking little indie, but I'm even more excited about Life is Not Auto. And I thought for a second this was gonna be another auto clicker, but not exactly. Okay, look, I'm here for the rhythm gameplay. I don't really care so much about the other stuff, though the story does look intriguing, how you're just living your life to the fullest and you're all happy and appreciating how beautiful life is, you know, yada, yada, yada. But really, that rhythm gameplay, is that freaking weird looking or what? And I'm kind of down to try it. Speaking of trying new things, maybe I should get back into city builders, seeing they seem to dominate the indie space so much. The Evergloom team is bringing us dEskape, capital E in there, dEskape, I don't know, whatever the case. I gotta say, I don't think I've ever seen a city builder quite like this. The style is certainly pretty cool. There's tons of researching to be done in this game. You're building this massive base. You have weapon types to go through. A little complex for Ole Gamer Joe here. Resources to collect, all that kind of thing. Not my cup of tea, but fans of this genre, you should definitely eat this one up, especially if you like getting into the nitty-gritty of this stuff. We're getting there now, folks. Down to the final two. Prey Game, an adorable little anime RPG. Releasing on the 23rd, you play as a graduate that's been attacked and wakes up on a strange island. It's going to be a turn-based RPG, however, there will be a time limit in place. Looks like there's a good variety of anime characters that you'll meet along the way. Pretty standard looking RPG stuff, but that's not a bad thing. So add this one to your wish list if it looks interesting to you. Let's close this thing out with an episodic horror game. There is a demo available for this one on Steam. It's The Bunny Graveyard. That looks way too cute to be a horror game, but looks can be deceiving. Actually, fun little story here. For some reason, I still can't figure out. My neighbors had an Easter party like 2 weeks ago. It's nowhere near Easter. I still don't know what they were doing. You'll make tons of spooky choices and find collectibles along the way. This looks like a great game for streaming audiences, something that could spook a crowd, and I think it looks quite fun. We hope you found an indie for next week on this list. I've certainly rattled off a lot of them today, and I hope I was at least somewhat entertaining, or maybe even made you smile once, or probably not, but maybe twice? Twice? Give me twice? No? Look, if you're tired of the echo chamber force-feeding you content, clickbait titles, and toxic scored reviews, head on over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames. We're working very, very hard, as you saw this last week, with a record 14 video reviews. It was absolute insanity. Patreon.com/idreamofindiegames. It truly means the world. It helps us to make this content. We can't do it without you. Appreciate all of your support. Hope you find an awesome indie next week, and I'll see you on the channel.